They put me in the mental ward, accusing me of being crazy and shit. They gave me kidney failure by putting me on all these meds that, like, I don't need meds. I don't need any meds. You know? I mean, this is stressful, but I'm not somebody that's trying to get drugs, you know? My weed. It's nice to have pot, but yeah, it's disgusting. And, of course, nobody will do anything about it. This whole city's, I mean, half the city. I mean, this is, I mean, all these people drive around with their bright lights blazing in my face. It is illegal for everybody to be driving around with their bright headlights blazing in people's faces. That's illegal. But what are the cops worried about? They're worried about me parked in a library using the Wi-Fi, being uh, in a car with expired tabs. Yeah, I mean the shit that's going on in this town, and the fucking cops are fucking with me for any reason. I mean, like, I am a law-abiding citizen. I don't break the law. I'm not a junkie. I smoke weed. That's what I do. And sometimes I want to drink, but what if I have to drive away from people harassing me? Look at this guy. He's got his shining his bright lights in my face. The dude that was sitting there just pulls out of here with his brights blazing in my face. I mean, like, what the fuck? It's legal to drive around with your brights on? No, it isn't. But half this city does, and I never see any cops doing anything about it. In fact, the cops shine their brights in my face. And this has been going on nonstop, hardcore, without any break for 20 years straight. I mean, after, you know, 10 years of it, I realized, listen, I mean, I have to keep starting over, starting over, starting over. I can't stay in an apartment because every time I do, I'm just somebody sitting there waiting for all these people to attack me. So I can't live in an apartment. I can't have a job. I can't do anything. I am not allowed to do shit. I'm not even allowed to be homeless in my car parked at a library, you know? I mean, I take up a 10-foot by 20-foot space right here. My life is not harming anybody's life. Well, I mean, yeah, these criminals, yeah. I'm a threat to these criminals for sure. Definitely. I'm definitely a threat to them as far as them being found out. I mean, look, watch. What we're going to do is you're going to see, watch how many cars have their bright headlights on. It's every other car. I mean, it's totally illegal to drive down the road in the city with your bright headlights shining in people's faces. I mean, that's a hazard. I mean, they're harming other people too. Not just me. It's not legal to drive with your brights on, but I mean that's just one tiny little sliver of what these people do. I mean, they do so much more than just drive around with their brights on. Yep, and they're allowed to just nonstop harass me. Yep. Cars right down there at the stoplight down there. They're blazing ass brights, just fucking. I mean, look at that shit. That's not legal, but it's every other car. It's every other car in this town drives around with their bright headlights blazing in my face. And the police do it too, actually, like I said. The one cop in the old-fashioned patrol car, the day cop that rides around in the parks and shit, um, did this to me the other day. He did this symbol like that at me and told me, "You're next." That's what that guy did. "You're next." And then he just harasses me wherever I go. There's that kid that just got in the car a little while ago with that other kid. So now I gotta close my door, get ready to drive away in case this, because like they're getting really, they're all worked up because I'm telling on them. They're all in an uproar because I'm telling on them. That's the kid that just came running from around the back of the pool with that other kid and said dead, like dead. Like people, everybody that walks by me says dead all the time. They talk about killing my daughter. They, mom, help, help, Maya. And they just constantly, nonstop tormenting me, threatening my daughter's life, threatening my life, calling me a rat. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell as many people as I can about this bullshit because I have my human rights are gone. I have filed for asylum. I have an application for asylum to get out of my own country because of persecution from my own government of the United States of America. I literally have a for real application for asylum sitting waiting at the Supreme Court right now. I had to get Amnesty International, the ACLU, and the United Nations. See, I'm protected from this supposedly through the Geneva Convention and then Torture Act of 1951, the 1951 Torture Act, to protect people in a situation like mine. And typically, people think of the United States as a free country where things like this don't occur, but it's quite the opposite. They've most of the people that they've done this to aren't alive, and the people actually think that, like Katrina Hatfield, is one of my friends who was murdered, and I didn't realize this until just the other day about her. But Jason Weekly told me about that, and it didn't click in my head. I thought, oh, she got killed by her boyfriend, and like it was something that was reported and taken care of or something. But I don't know why he told me because people are still pretending to be her. In fact, there's a she's got murdered, okay, and her beat to hell dog has a GoFundMe raising money for this little dog, her precious little dog, like my Bubba, who's just, I mean, the picture of him you can see. They like to punch dogs in the face, and this dog, I really hope that he does die because he needs to be put out of his misery. They're just torturing her little dog, and she's been. I think they killed her. I think in. I think it must have been like 2017 or something like that. Um, she's not alive, and there's somebody pretending to be her. Same with Deanna Nordstrom. Deanna Nordstrom isn't alive, and there's somebody pretending to be her too. Probably the same thing with her dad. That's what they do. They kill wealthy people, and then assume their identities after they kill them. There's a whole associations and networks in this town of people that do this. They killed my brother with an air compressor. Well, I mean, one of the tortures that they did to my brother was with an air compressor. They popped out his eyeballs with an air compressor, and they every single day, hundreds of times a day, people torment me about it, bring it up and laugh, and it's and I mean, every authority in this city is like, I don't know. They apparently are run by these people. This whole entire town is a corrupt organization of people that do this to people. Spokane, Washington. There's another person with their brights on, right in my face, many times as they can. You'll read news stories about like this guy named Coffee. Right before he went missing and was found in the river, some car pulls up behind him at Winco with their bright headlights. It's on video, and that's their MO. Yep. Um, I think it was probably Saltus's garage over in Rathdrum where they tortured my brother, I think. Cameron Saltus is a major identity thefter on my situation, real bad, along with my Aunt Vernie and my mom, Edie Hansen, and Kevin Miller and Deneen Bivens, and I mean, thousands of people. But yeah, Vernie Moore, Tywater, Brent Moore, Kyle Moore, Troy Moore. These are my family members that I'm speaking of now. Um, the police. I've tried to report this to the cops fucking thousands of times. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. This is all verifiable. I mean, anybody that has a question about this, that watches this video, can very quickly and easily, within a matter of a few pushes of a button, look this information up. Go to Ancestry and look up my name and see how many Kamala Shirleys they are. None of those people are real. I'm the only one that is an actual Kamala Shirley, real person. All of those people have death certificates and birth certificates. And 10 years ago, I was the only verifiable Kamala Shirley it might have been maybe 20 years ago. I don't know, 10, 20 years ago. But I mean, I was the only Kamala Shirley in the world. And when you're the only Kamala Shirley in the world, when you're the only person in the world with that name, you know that you're the only person in the world with that name. It's just kind of a unique fact, So for there to be suddenly all these Kamala Shirleys born in the 50s and wherever, 70s, 60s, on and on and on. All these fake fucking people, man. They're not real people. There is a reason there are 4,000 fake identities called Kamala Shirley. That didn't happen for no reason. That doesn't just happen for no reason. And anybody can look this shit up. It's all public information because they're actual identities that were created. Yep. You can look it up. If you have any questions about what I'm telling you right here, look it up. Verify it for yourself. If you think I'm nuts, just look it up on the computer and you will see I'm not lying to you. Holy shit, Kamala's telling the truth here. She's not making this up. Nope, I'm not. These are facts. These are real facts. Yep. And do you think anybody would help me? Nope. I mean, there isn't an agency, government agency in America that I have not reported this to. There isn't. I mean over and over and over again. Extensively. I've given piles and piles of information of proof to prove that I'm telling the truth here. And the corruption is very high level. There's a lot of money involved. And there are government agencies that are going to be held accountable if they're caught. There's so many people, banks. They're stealing every kind of asset you can imagine. My family's properties going back 5 generations. A gal named Patricia Smith and a guy named Emmanuel in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, have stolen one of the largest bunches of inheritance out of Wales, England. My grandmother does not have any relatives named Patricia Smith that live in Coeur d'Alene. Her dad is not named Emmanuel. But when you go to Ancestry, what do you find? That's what you find. And it's complete bullshit. I mean, I can't even figure out who my real family really even is because there's just way too many fake people attached. I have 50,000 relatives on my Ancestry that are not related to me. They're not actual relatives of mine. They're just a bunch of fucking fake fraud identities. And like I said, like I was going to just say, they're stealing oil rights, mineral rights, security bonds, treasury bonds, properties, airplanes, yachts, just oil rights, stocks, every asset you can imagine from my family going back for 5 generations. Entire inheritances. Um, Richard Conroe um, stole 3 million. My whole grandfather's whole estate, our whole trust, everything, and they're just milking money out of my trusts every single day. Every single day. All these people. Oh, my inheritance. Everybody's talking about their inheritance. It's not their inheritance. They talk about it all the time. They just talk about it right to my face, you know? It's disgusting. Here comes one of them right now. Here comes one of them right now. Yep. His inheritance. Bullshit. It's not his inheritance. He says he has an inheritance and he doesn't have. It's actually mine. It's not his. His name is Tim and he's stealing my money. As we speak. And I'm so nice to him. Hi, Tim. What? Right? Yep, I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, see you later. Come back and check up on you. All righty. Thank you. Not a problem, dude. Real winner. Real fucking winner. Just a real fucking winner. Real piece of shit. Real fucking dirtbag. Just a slimy fucker. Slime ball piece of shit. Yep, his name is Tim, apparently. Supposedly. It's probably not his real name. But, yeah, he's got this big inheritance fund, and he's going to keep it from Social Security and the DSHS. It's on the down low. They can't know about it. They can't know about that. Yeah, because it's not yours. Motherfuckers told me I'm dead like, fuck, I don't know how many times today. Just him alone has said it like 25 times. Time and time, just every day. Little Christina. Little Christina, that looks like my daughter. She said it, fuck, I don't know. She said it like 25 times today too. It's every person involved that fucks with me tries to pretend to be my friend. My friend. Mm-hmm. All these people just fucking swarming around me all the time. And none of them are anybody that's a good people. The only people that ever try to associate with me are people that are doing this to me because they want to keep an eye on me, because they're scared, they're worried they're going to get caught, blah, 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 blah. It's just fucking repulsive and disgusting. And do you think that any federal agency or any government agency or the police or anybody will do anything about any of this? Nope. I mean, I am fucking harassed so heavily. I'm stalked and harassed night and day for 20 fucking years. I'm talking felony fucking harassment, dude. It is beyond illegal. The shit these fuckers do to me. I mean, these guys are committing atrocious crimes by stalking and harassing me every day, and none of them have ever been reprimanded about any of it. It is allowed to go on. And this is what happened to my brother. This is what happened to Deanna Nordstrom. This is what happened to Katrina Hatfield and whoever else that I don't know what happened to. These are just the people that I happen to find out about. Yep. 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 They threaten my life every single fucking day. I mean, look at these douchebags with their fucking bright headlights, dude. Look at them. All those people have their brights on. Well, not all of them. Some of them. Most of them. I mean, they're in an uproar because they know I'm blasting them all over the internet. But what do? Same shit. They still keep just doing it, you know. Threat. Non-stop threatening me. I mean, I got cops standing in front of me calling me a fucking rat. A cop calling me a fucking rat? Do you know how many cops have called me a fucking rat? What the fuck? It is the most fucking disgusting shit you could ever imagine. And it's entire networks of people that do this to people. I mean, this isn't a new concept. This has been going on and happening to people for centuries. This is how entire empires and family organizations and criminal organizations are even funded. This is how they get their money. This is by, I have a giant family farm in Devil's Lake, North Dakota that's being squatted on by people I don't know. Properties all over the place. Ohio, Georgia, Florida, Hawaii. Just insane. It's insane. And this is allowed to go on. This is all allowed to happen. And do you think that at this point, any government agency is going to want to, stand up and do anything about it? Because if they do, they're going to have to be held accountable for the fact that they haven't done anything about it. This is real. This is true. All of it's easily verifiable. I mean, this shit is so fucking easy to verify. Background check, ancestry. There's a million ways to verify everything I'm telling you. My family is so small that, well, they killed my brother. My brother's not alive. And I'm wondering if his kids are. But if they aren't, me and my daughter are the only possible beneficiaries to all of this stuff. My family's that small. There's nobody to carry on our family name. Our family name ends with my brother's son. If my brother's son does not have a baby, there will be no more Shirleys after this generation. We're the last generation of Shirleys. And if my brother and his kids are not alive, me and my daughter are the only beneficiaries. And I know my brothers. They rub it in my face every single day. They accused him of horrible, horrible things that he didn't even fucking do. They premeditated this shit years ago. Set him up as a molester and set me up as a rat. Rat. I don't have no fucking CI number. What the fuck are you talking about? You dirtbag fucks. Yep. Oh, did you hear that? You did. My own family. Now, I have a huge family on my mom's side. I've reached out for some assistance from several of them, and they just completely ignored me. They've ignored everything that I've asked for help about. Every single person I've ever asked for any help from has done nothing but um, throw me to the wolves. I haven't done anything to any of these people. I never did anything to hurt anybody. I'm not a bad person. I don't even fucking break the goddamn law. They've set me up time and time again to make me in a position where I'm breaking the law, like all the fucked up traffic tickets and fucking bullshit, arresting me over and over again on a fucking failure to yield the right of way because I didn't stop all the way at a fucking stop sign. I got arrested 3 fucking times. I went to court on time and did what I was supposed to do. But the fine I couldn't pay because these fuckers have me in this fucking position. And so while I'm being chased around with people raping me and trying to kill me, they've killed me like 20 times, dude. I mean, really, literally have I died. And like, I don't know why God just keeps not letting me die, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure, God's pretty mad. I don't think God is happy about these people at all. I know he's not on their side. I know that for sure. I mean, I am a really good hearted person. I'm not trying to brag or toot my own horn, but I'm telling you right now, I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your whole life. I mean, I can't even be mean to the people that I know are just trying to kill me and harm me and steal massive amounts of money from me. I still can't be mean to people. I just don't have it in me. I mean, I would protect my life. Shut the fuck up. Huh? Yeah, the kid said, shut up. I am not ever going to shut up. And you're not ever going to kill me either. I'm never going to shut up, buddy. Never. They send these kids out, man. They teach their kids to do this. It's just Kendra, my brother's daughter, was massively involved in my brother's death. Massively. She's a huge accessory to him being not alive. Huge. Vacationing in fucking Cabo with a goddamn. She brings a fucking personal photographer to follow her around on her fucking vacation, dude. And like turns around to the camera and smiles every 5 minutes the whole time she's on vacation. What a fucking self-absorbed, disgusting fucking little bitch. God. I just want to fucking puke when I think about that fucking little bitch. Oh my God. Could you imagine if I don't kill my mom? Motherfuckers, you ain't got no right to kill your parents either. Get the fuck away from me, you disgusting little fucks. Every other word is go, get. I mean, I everywhere I go, get, go, get, rat, dead. Just everywhere I go, just non-stop negative feed into my my zone. It's just nonstop from thousands and thousands of people. There's a lot of fucking money involved here. A lot. Millions and fucking millions. My family, look up who my family is, dude. Machine Gun Kelly kidnapped my great uncle, or might have been even my grandpa, in 1933. I can't figure out who's who because all the fucking family associations are all fucked up. All the records and stuff are just all messed up. But anyway, that's why he spent the rest of his life in prison, because my family was the richest man in Oklahoma. They kidnapped 5 of them because they didn't know which one was him. And they held him for 24 days. And he wouldn't talk to the cops or the media about it. But they assumed that maybe Somewhere around $400,000 or $500,000 was exchanged as ransom in that situation. But they don't know because nobody would, my family wouldn't talk. So, yeah. This has been going on for a long time. My family left Germany because the Nazis were doing this to them, and they sought refuge in America, and they moved over here. And my grandfather, um, Nellie's son, made the equivalent of $34,000 working as a salesman for Exxon. Believe me, he was not stealing any fucking Native Americans' fucking land, dude. When you make $34,000 a fucking month selling oil, you don't have to steal land from a fucking Native American. Look at these little kids. All hail Satan. Oh my God, these kids are all hail Satan. Listen to them. Listen to those little kids. Disgusting little fucks, man. Just fucking disgusting little bastards. You know why they're like that? You know why those kids are like that? Because their parents taught them to be like that. Their parents are at home smoking fucking fentanyl. I'll guarantee you. And who sits back and watches? The feds. The feds, I've been on the terrorist watch list for 20 years, over 20 years. That's how I know the feds have been sitting around watching this shit, because they fucking have me on a goddamn watch list. I mean, a terrorist watch list. I'm not a fucking terrorist. I know for a fact the feds allow this and have been watching this because they tell me very clearly and loudly, you're on a terrorist fucking security watch list. That's how I know the feds sit back and watch this shit. They watch these people try to kill me every fucking day. They've watched these people try to kill me for 20 fucking years. Our government. The United States of America. Why? Because they want my money, apparently. I mean, I've lived in poverty, way below poverty, my entire life. And I come from massive amounts of money. I mean, I'm not just a little bit of money, a lot of money. And I have lived in poverty my entire fucking life. 46 years of living in poverty while people steal my money and persecute me and torture me and rape me. I've been raped thousands of fucking times. Thousands. Because of this shit. Well, the feds sit back and watch. You know how I know? Because I'm on the watch list, for fuck's sakes. I'm not making it up that the feds are watching. The feds told me themselves that they're watching. Just hoping they kill me so that they don't be held accountable for sitting around and watching this massive amount of fucking corruption and fucking evil. Massive. And the police threatened to tow my car. The only fucking thing I even have that even doesn't even work, they want to tow it and leave me and my dog out, just fucking, hey, just me and my dog now, out here with all these fucking vultures. What a bunch of fucking pieces of dog shit. If that is not disgusting, it's your country and every person that allows this shit. I mean, this is the kind of shit. This is the country you're creating. This is the country you're allowing to happen. And just because this isn't happening to you because you don't have a bunch of money does not mean these motherfuckers aren't going to get you, because they will. Oh, property crime rates are down in Spokane. Well, of course they are. Every junkie in this fucking city's mooching off my fucking inheritance. Of course property crime is down. They're feeding all the junkies my fucking money. They don't have to steal. They're stealing from me. So everybody's happy. Like, well, as long as they're taken from Kamala, they aren't taken from us. As long as they're bothering Kamala, they aren't bothering us. Fucking cowards. You sick fucks. You sick fucking weak fucking cowards. As long as they're fucking with Kamala, they're leaving us alone. That's all we give a fuck about. Evil fucking pieces of coward dog shit. Everything I just told you is all 150% true. Every single fucking thing I just told you and way more. I could go on and on and on about the horrible things that they've done to me. My daughter, hopefully my daughter's okay. The last post I saw from her was 9 weeks ago. And they keep telling me, Mom, help, Mom, help. They keep saying to me over and over every day. I swear to God, they better not have killed my fucking daughter or hurt my child. They've told me about raping her. And I tried to help. I tried to tell her, but I mean, how do you tell your fucking daughter, man, that this is happening? How do you tell your child that this? It sounds insane, you know? It doesn't even sound believable, but it is so verifiable. The problem here is that all of it's so easily accessible. It's public information, all of it. I mean, all this fraud, it's all right there. Anybody with the internet and a computer can just a few pushes of some buttons and you can access everything I'm telling you to verify it. You have any doubt about anything I'm telling you? Every single thing I've told you, you can look up yourself within a matter of seconds and verify it. So, it's like, I'm crazy until you realize, hey, look, she's not lying. Look, right there. I mean, in the feds and all the law enforcement have given them so much time to try and delete massive amounts of it. But I mean, I've got paid thousands of pages of it downloaded. So whatever they've deleted is saved and forwarded. I've spent thousands of hours compiling information and sending it to the feds in reports. I mean, I'll send reports that take several emails because they're so large. I can't send it in one email, in one attachment. And it's just so time consuming. And then to not ever be acknowledged or helped out by anybody. I mean, it's insane. And yeah, there are definitely, I mean, I meet feds all the time. You can sometimes tell when somebody's a fed out here, you know. I mean, they go shopping cart deep, you know. And for years and years, I've met over and over again. And they're just, you know, CIA, FBI agents watching and allowing this to go on. I mean, they're, I don't know, they're not protecting me, or I wouldn't have been raped thousands of times. They're not protecting me, or I wouldn't have been fucking murdered the day before Easter and God resurrected my body, man. I'm serious. And I was laid there dead for 2-3 hours, I think. And I don't know, my body woke back up. But when I woke up, man, I was torn up. I was gushing blood from my vagina, and I was not on my period. And I've been told details about what happened to me that night, and I'm not even going to repeat them because they're way too horrific to repeat. I'm not going to give anybody the satisfaction of what I know about that night. I wasn't awake, but I've been told in detail over and over again by people what happened, some of what happened, and it's bad, really bad, really fucking bad. There's video after video after video after video of my brother being killed, of me being tortured and raped. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just cool. I mean, there's thousands of people that have actually watched the videos of this stuff, you know? And I know that there are definitely people that have told on a lot of this because they're desperate and probably want to get out of trouble, but every time they do, they're marked for death and probably murdered. So, after you watch that happen over and over again, you're not gonna, you know, stick your neck out there and do it because you know what happens to you if you do. Yeah, I'm not allowed to park anymore. I'm not allowed to be alive. I'm not allowed to do anything. I'm not allowed to breathe. I'm not allowed to fucking. And my dog very rarely gets to go outside and just be a dog. I mean, today the library was pretty busy, so we sat outside and I trusted, that there were enough people around for my dog to be out there. But really, I shouldn't allow my dog to be outside because that's one of the things they want to do to hurt me is steal my dog. They want to steal my dog. They've fucking tortured my dog so many fucking times. My mom, oh my God. My mom makes my dog swim until he can't swim anymore. In boiling water. They put him in the microwave. They fucking, I don't even know how he's, it's just the shit they've fucking, I mean, one of the things they did with the air compressor, they popped my brother's fucking eyeballs out of his head. My mom went over to Idaho and fucking saw him in the condition that he was in after they were done torturing him. And signed up with this fucking illegal organ harvesting they did on him. Dad. Just nonstop. Little fucking scumbags down there who I've done nothing to. I haven't done shit to these people. I don't know these people. I didn't do anything to them, but they nonstop love to threaten me. Like I said, Christina's told me 25 times today that I'm dead. Threat. Non-stop threats. Non-stop. Threatening me. Threatening my life. Death threat. Over and over and over again. All day long. Every fucking day. For 20 motherfucking years. While they steal millions of dollars. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how they live it themselves, but I guess money is the only thing that fucking matters to these people. The only thing. They will do goddamn anything for money. And I mean fucking anything. Anything. It's like so disgusting. You can't even wrap your mind around it. I mean, I'd say a normal person can't wrap their mind around it, but this is normal. So I'm the one that's not normal. I'm a person that could never, I wouldn't kill any one of these people. I don't care if you offered me $1 billion to kill one of these fuckers. I wouldn't do it. The only way, and I would within a heartbeat, that I would kill one of these motherfuckers is if they come and try to kill me. They're fucking dead. I promise you. They are dead if they try to kill me. They will lose their fucking life. That's it. It's not even a fucking question. I am not Ozzy. They're not taking me anywhere, and they're not killing me without dying. Yeah, dead, 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 dead. Alrighty then, kid. Yeah, I'm dead. Nope, I'm alive. Look at me go. Here I am. I'm alive. What do you know? They keep telling me I'm dead, and I keep saying, hey, look, I'm alive. Well, you looky there. I'm not dead. Isn't that weird? They keep thinking I'm dead. I wonder why these people think I'm dead. Because I'm not. I'm alive. Why do they keep telling me I'm dead? Are they confused? Because I'm not dead. I'm actually alive. No, I'm actually not dead. And you try to kill me, you'll be dead. In a fucking flat fucking second. Not even a second. In fact, yeah. I am not homicidal, but I'm telling you right now, if you think I'm sitting here without a way to protect myself and my life with deadly force, I have no choice. I have no choice. This is life or death. And I am alive because I defend my life with deadly force. That is the only fucking reason why I'm still alive. If I didn't prepare myself to defend myself and my life, I would be dead. I would. I would have been dead a long time ago if I don't defend my life with deadly force. And it is about 110 degrees in my fucking car right now. Just so you know, all summer long, I have been sweating non-stop, just gushing sweat for 5 straight fucking months. Do you know what it's like to just drip and pour and sweat for 5 fucking straight months? And if it's not that, I've nearly frozen to death hundreds of fucking times. Hundreds of times. While people sit there and watch and pray to God that tonight's the night I freeze to death. My mom said, you're not taking all my candles. Okay, Mom, I guess I'll go now, back out into the 20 below. She said that to me when it was 20 fucking below. My mother. I'm not going to take all of her candles. Oh, okay. Well, shit. My bad. I know you need those candles. Oh, here comes some. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Look at him go with his bright headlights. Probably a cop. Oh, nope. It's that black dude that parks here that shines his bright headlights in my face, too. He parks here every night, and he likes to shine his bright headlights in my face as well. Yes, he really does. He loves to shine his bright headlights in my face every night when he pulls up. I'm just going to pull up here in the light next to the library. Oh, I'm blocking the fucking book return thing. So let me back up so that I'm not in the way of people returning their books. I can make the car go if I want to, but I like it to just start and like run, you know, like that. I prefer not to yeah. I mean, I can slam it into gear and make it go, but I'm trying not to ruin my car any worse than it already is. So, there now I'm not blocking the fucking um, book return. I mean, it's illegal to park in a handicap spot, but, you know, I mean, there's nobody in the parking lot. I mean, I have nowhere to go. I have literally nobody. They have taken everything away from me. Everything. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm a college educated individual. I'm a hard working motherfucker, dude. I mean, I outwork every motherfucker on the job, every job I've ever had. I tried to quit a job one time and they wouldn't let me. Perkins paid me money to not work for them anymore, and made me sign an agreement not to say anything about any of it. Well, unfortunately, um, what's behind that is not good. Not good at all. Yeah. So, but I didn't know that at the time. I had no idea. Really, I was still pretty. I mean, I've known for a long time that there's identity theft and some stuff going on, but it took me it took me until just this last year to really digest all of it fully. And it's so bad. It's so bad. And I look back on my whole life, and I realize that my mom, that's the only reason why she even married my dad was so that she could have babies, so that she could use them to steal all this money. I mean, my mom getting married to my dad was a setup. I mean, and my godfather's name is all over this identity theft shit. And I mean, like, my dad moved to Montana because of him. It's like, I mean, this setup to steal money from my family goes back so far and so long. And like, I mean, that's like I said, that's why we immigrated to America, because that's what was happening to us in Germany. So we got here, and then and then there's all these stories that my family was stealing land from people. Are you fucking kidding me? A motherfucker who makes the equivalent of $34,000 a month does not steal land from people. Are you fucking retarded? There are people that were stealing land from them, but my family is not fucking one of them. Fucking bullshit, dude. The lies and the slander involved with stealing my family's fucking money for centuries, dude. This has been going on for centuries. This is why my dad lived with no running water or electricity on a fucking homestead, because he fucking hated money. And I know why. I know why my dad hated money. I used to get so mad at my dad. And I'm so sorry, Dad. I wish he would have explained things to me, but my family would never bring anything up like any of it, because I guess they were afraid to or something. I mean, that has to be what it is. I know that's what it is. My dad fucking killed himself right in front of me and left all the paperwork about Richard Conroe stealing our inheritance on his front seat. And I never opened my dad's car door for like 2 years. This car, it was like his gravestone to me, in my driveway. I just never, I don't know why. And the whole time, I mean, I didn't even look at it, because I would have seen the paperwork sitting on his fucking driver's seat. It was so horrible for me when my dad did that. I mean, like, it's the worst things. And actually, I know my dad stole money from me too, but he actually did. And I think there was one time when him and Peggy were gonna take me and my brother out. They walked us into the woods. It was super sketchy and super fucking weird, man. And I said, no, I'm going back to the house. It was just really bad. So, as much as I love my dad, I know my dad had some level of attempts too in his bad moments of his life, and I know that he felt bad about it. But yeah, he stole an inheritance from my aunt when we were like 7, 8 years old. And there were some treasury certificates that were set up and in me and my brother's name. And I spent fucking 4 years trying to verify my identity to the treasury, who sends me a check every fucking month. They finally, after 4 years of trying to identify myself, sent me a letter telling me end of discussion. I'm not me, or I'm up to nefarious purposes, or some shit. And they're an actual treasury certificate that I held in my hand with me and my brother's names and social security numbers on it, worth massive amounts of money that you can't even. I mean, it was a calculation, and I actually took it to my algebra teacher that I had when I was in high school in Libby for 3 whole weeks while I lived there. And he said, holy shit, whoa, that's a lot of money. Baby, you're thirsty, huh, honey? My baby's thirsty. We're going to have to go get him some water. I'm going to have to go get my dog some fucking water. I mean, like, I can't even go get my dog water. I'm going to go drive to McDonald's right now, and I'm going to get me and my dog something to drink. But my car is going to fuck with me the whole time. And probably the cops, and everybody's going to flash their lights in my face and threaten my life. And my car's not even going to make it over there, probably. And back. It barely will. It limps its way everywhere it goes. Oh, my brights are on. Shit, I better turn my fucking brights off. Even though that's legal in Spokane. Yeah, look at these motherfuckers and their bright lights. So stupid. Just look at them. Look at these people. They're so disgusting. It's just blatant. They know that they get away with it. So. It's totally in Spokane to do this.